Imagine a group of powerful European men sitting around the table in Berlin, no Africans invited, and they literally drew lines across an entire continent that wasn't theirs. In just a few months, they set the stage for one of the fastest land grabs in history, the Scramble for Africa. This is the story of the Berlin Conference of 1884 to 1885, the meeting that supercharged European colonialism and redrew Africa's map in ways we still see today. By the early 1880s, European powers were already eyeing Africa's interior. Explorers like David Livingstone and Henry Morton Stanley have mapped rivers and resources. Missionaries preached commerce, Christianity, and civilization, but underneath all, raw ambition for rubber, ivory, gold, diamonds, and palm oil. King Leopold II of Belgium was one of the most aggressive. Through his International Association of the Congo, he tricked local leaders into signing away land, claiming he was fighting slavery. He turned Congo to his own personal private property, and when he discovered rubber, he told the people of the land to extract as much rubber as possible, and all the profits went to his pockets. Portugal pushed old claims on the Congo mouth. France was moving inland. Britain controlled key trade routes. Germany also wanted a slice too. Tensions boiled. Everyone feared war between European over African land. So German Chancellor Otto von Bismarck, the Iron Chancellor, called everyone to Berlin to sort it out peacefully for Europe, and this is where the Scramble of Africa began. The Berlin Conference opened on November 15, 1884 and ran until February 26, 1885. 14 nations sent representatives. Germany was the host, France, Great Britain, Portugal, Belgium, Italy, Spain, the Netherlands, Austria, Hungary, Russia, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Turkey, and even the United States as an observer. No single African voice was present. No one. You know what they say, if you are not invited to the table, then you are the product. It would be unwise for them to invite an African in sharing their own land and resources. Bismarck opened with high-minded talk about the ending the slave trade, promoting free trade, and bringing civilization. But the real goal was to avoid European wars and legitimize the grab. Then the General Act of Berlin was formed. The key decisions were: the Congo Basin was declared neutral, free trade and navigation on the Congo and Niger rivers for all. Leopold got personal control of the massive Congo Free State anyway, which later became infamous for atrocities. To claim territory, a power had to show effective occupation. No more paper claims, no more planting of flags. You actually had to control it with troops or administration. Coastal claims had to be notified to other powers. They didn't draw a final map of divisions, but they created the rules that let the scramble explode. After Berlin, the floodgates opened. Britain took whole chunks of Egypt, Sudan, Nigeria, Kenya, South Africa. France grabbed West and North Africa. Germany got Tanganyika, Cameroon, Togo, and Southwest Africa. Portugal kept Angola and Mozambique. Belgium's Leopold turned Congo into a horror show. Millions died from forced labor and mutilations for rubber quotas, while Spain took Equatorial Guinea, the only Spanish-speaking country in Africa. These artificial borders ignored ethnic groups, kingdoms, and cultures, throwing together rivals and separating families. Many of today's conflicts trace back to those straight line divisions that was done by the colonizers. The conference promised free trade and anti-slavery, but delivered exploitation on a massive scale. Today, the Berlin Conference is remembered as a symbol of arrogant imperialism, Europeans treating an entire continent like a cake to divide. As one historian put it, Africa was carved up with little regard for the people who actually lived there. What do you think? Was the Berlin Conference the start of Africa's modern problem, or just one piece of a bigger colonial story? After 142 years of the meeting of the Berlin Conference, Africa has still not utilized its resources: oil, gold, diamond, rubber, palm oil, and all other rare earth minerals all over Africa, and yet countries in Africa are regarded as a poor country. Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you learned something new, smash that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into history's turning points, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.